while doing that, I always thought about wanting to maybe to live in US in my heart. Never really explained that to my wife or anybody, but in my heart, maybe, you know what, I should try living in US. I've been in Canada, I love Canada, Canadian culture, cold, warm, summer warm, but I never really lived in US. I traveled to US, I like, well, maybe I should. So I came to opportunity in 2010, brought my family, we've got 2 wonderful daughters, to LA, Disneyland. Driving down the highway, I told my wife, hey, maybe, you know what, I'm thinking I'm moving to California. She was just laughing at you. Yeah, right. I said, I don't think so, you can and you will. I said, well, you never know, I'm going to give it a try. So after the trip, went back. That was, I think, May 2010, if I'm not wrong. And I looked at business opportunities. That's when, I can't remember the name now, of the person I called who worked for First Choice Business Broker. Wonderfully now, she tells me, yeah, do you have a visa? I said, no. Well, I'm going to give you a person that will really greatly help you. That's end up Chris Ingram. So first time when I called your office, it's just a pleasure talking to the person that was working. And then I think within a week or so, Chris made an appointment, schedule a 1-hour free introductory pre-qualification to move to US. And I remember having that conversation with Chris Ingram, and it was just, that gave me a lot of confidence of, what, it's possible that I can move. I talked to my wife. I said, hey, do you still think we should try? She says, well, I'll leave that with you. So I took more time, and I remember that from that point it took me about 6 months to really decide whether I really want to move to US, because first of all, we moved from Singapore to Canada, so that was a big move. I mean, all of that time I was only 27, we only had 2 luggage back. But now, we live in a wonderful house, and we have 2 kids and a wife. Okay, well, is this move necessary, or is it the right thing for us? So, it took me 6 months, and then in between then I was just looking at the right business opportunity, because I don't want to go back into retail, or something that I don't feel very comfortable. I mean, wireless I feel very comfortable, electronics I feel, but I didn't want to be part of electronics because it's an ever-changing environment, and technology is always getting hit because most of the things are all made in China, and it's just becoming cheaper and cheaper, and people don't see the necessity of really getting a service. So to me, either I get into wireless, which is not a bad thing, but it's also quite saturated in the US. So, and then I looked at something that is vital, or it's really good that I can make a decent living out of it. So after about 5-6 months looking into it, then I decided, you know what, now I'm going to make a move of really talking to Chris and moving. So that was 2010. I think end of 2010 I signed up with Chris program, and from then it was just a wonderful time. That all the process. I mean, I think the whole layout is very detailed. I don't think so immigration have any chance of saying no when you put together such a thorough program. I mean, I look at the documents that needed. I mean, each one of the sectors is a lot of documents. So I think overall the preparation was solid. And what else can I say? I mean, Chris and Chris office really helped me to get to where am I today.